Ready? Blah.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, silence. All right, finally, we have video. We don't have enough money to actually show all of John's face, so we're only getting the top. I'm just kidding. Welcome everybody to our first Twitch live TV show, I guess you could say, or vid show, or vid podcast show. This is going to be uploaded on YouTube, so you YouTubers, you'll be able to see this, as well as iTunes if you like to listen and drive or run or whatever. So you'll get all that access to this show. This show is going to be primarily talking about the latest news in the past couple weeks, video game wise. Not a lot of big news, just a couple interesting things to talk about, I feel. A couple opinionated stuff we can go over, and as well as GTA 5. So we'll talk about GTA 5 a little bit. We have some plans for that, as well as other future plans that I will briefly talk about to kind of get you a little bit, more interested and suspenseful. So how you been, buddy? How you been? How's life? How you doing?
Not bad. Yeah? I'm hanging in there.
We're actually going to a wedding, not this weekend, but next weekend. I'm excited. You excited?
Dude, I'm stoked.
Yeah.
And I wish you had been there at the bachelor party.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
I know. Chris and I talked about that, and we were going to talk in person about it. We'll talk I guess I'll hear all about it Friday night, right?
Yeah. I'm just going to tell you this now. 4:40. That's it. That's all I'm saying. 4:40.
4:40. So something must have happened at 4:40 a.m. or somebody wasted 440 francs, loonies, dollars at the strip club.
I guess you could say loonies.
Loonies? You guys are getting a little loony? Right?
I'll let him tell you the story. All
right, fair enough. I'm in my Sunday best, as you can see. That's right.
Alright.
Come on. I figured we'll just wear our video game attire.
I'm just lounging here in bed.
You're just lounging
here in bed.
I'm actually up in my desk.
My NYPD shirt on.
Nice.
This is how we do.
What's that?
I said this is how we do.
That's how we do. Yeah. All right. Well, the first bit of news we touch on here, Valve, as you can see, up. I like how everyone can kind of see what's going on, what I'm looking at. Actually,
I don't even know if I'm
point the other way down. There you go. Yes. Second time's a charm. Valve introduced a joystick-less Steam controller. I have it up here on the article.
Oh my god. Hang on. I'm being interrupted here, even though we're streaming live.
Oh my gosh. Interruptions occur. I guess I'll go. So this controller, no joystick.
Okay.
Looks like it's all just sensing your thumb. It's got a touchscreen in the middle. So it's a better Wii U controller, it looks like to me. Buttons are spaced weirdly. If you see the picture.
Like touchpads.
What's that?
They look like touchpads more than like joysticks.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be. It's like clickable trackpads, is what they're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, the buttons are weird. If they made like an Xbox controller and took away the joysticks and put those on them, I'd be like, and this is what we're looking at, I'd be like, all right, cool. That looks cool. Touch screen. We got those things. The buttons are in a normal, the 4 buttons are still there where I can get to. I mean, they're saying there's like 16 traditional buttons complete this package. 2 triggers on the top, 2 clickable grips on the backside, an assortment of face buttons positioned around the trackpad. So guess we'll have to wait and see. I don't know if this is, we're going to talk a little bit about the I guess PC, computer, or operating system Steam is coming out. What do you think? I mean, you're a first-person shooter type guy. This is a big deal if those are the games you're trying to play. And I know a lot of people on Steam, they buy, discounted. There's discounts everywhere across the sky when it comes to all these games to come out. So a lot of people are playing on Steam with their friends, FPSs. What do you think?
I think it's a great move by Steam and Valve to come out with something like this.
Yeah.
Steam has seemed to become basically a gaming console in itself.
Yeah.
And you can take it anywhere with you. And the fact that you can get the discounted games, you don't have to spend $40, $60 on a video game. You can, $20, if that.
Yeah, they find, after a few months, they're like, let's be smart and actually discount games, and people will buy more of them.
Oh, yeah. And to actually come out with a controller specific for the platform, smart move.
Oh, yeah.
I have not experienced the controller myself, so it'd be interesting to see how it plays out with the games.
Yeah, it's meant to play any kind of PC game, is what it's saying.
Mm-hmm.
From a real-time strategy game to a first-person shooter. So interesting how that's... If they can figure out an RTS, if you can play StarCraft 2 with this thing and play it well, that's the challenge. If you can play, League of Legends with it, that's the challenge. So if you can, I might be even more interested in this, but by the looks of it, I'm excited that they're trying something new. I'm excited that it's Steam it's Valve doing it. A lot of stuff that Valve does, we all love. They can't do no wrong right now, and they're one of the only people that can do no wrong. X-Bone. Anyway, so we'll move on to the next article here. Speaking of Valve, we might have some great news.
Drum roll, please.
I know, right? Half-Life 3.
No, literally, drum roll. Do a drum roll.
It's.
I can't. I'm holding a phone.
Yeah, right. It says right here. Is official. Wait for it. Officially trademarked. So we're not sure exactly. It is Valve trademarking the name Half-Life 3, and only speculation I can see or think about is they have a European base over there, and they're people are developing it. So I'm happy. I'm excited.
If it actually is.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that they're gonna announce anything else, but this is the first big deal since 2007. Half-Life 2 Episode 2, I want to say.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because 2004 was the release of Half-Life 2.
Yeah. So again, we'll see. Hopefully something else gets announced. Maybe they're waiting for the controller. Maybe they're gonna use the controller with this or something, or market it with the controller. Or maybe they're gonna be like, we have this operating system, we have this controller, and the game that is bundled with this PC operating system controller is Half-Life 3. So I'm excited. We'll see.
It'll be freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Off the hook.
Yeah.
If it's...
Oh yeah. Let's see. Moving forward, Ratchet & Clank is coming to the next gen. It is not gone. And if you're a fan like me of the PlayStation 2 games, I am so excited. If you remember those, what are those commercials, those TV commercials where...
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, I'll be looking for those commercials.
With, making his
Two
friend...
guns that they're going to be testing.
Yeah, making his friend into, into a chicken or something. I'm double checking if this is next gen.
Should be.
Right now.
Shit, the console comes out next month.
No, it's actually coming out. It's gonna be a PlayStation 3 game. I take that back. It's PlayStation 3. I'm still excited coming out November 13th for $30. So totally worth it. Totally worth it.
Not bad.
Make more games that are $30, please.
This $50 is bullshit.
Yeah, right. So I'm excited. There's a video here. I won't play it, but it looks like there's still a fan base like me that wants to buy the crap out of it. So why not? Speaking of trying to buy the crap out of something, Destiny. Why is no one excited about this? Like, I don't feel a sense of like. This is like everything you want. This is the people that made Halo, and the people that made Call of Duty, and putting it into what's that?
The game looks phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
The idea of the gameplay is going to be fantastic. Like that little bit of Borderlands thrown in with this.
Right? And
just with like the unlimited amount of weapons.
Just like, oh my gosh. Like this is everything I want. If this universe is huge, you could travel and it's sci-fi. Like, come on, get excited. I'm excited.
I'm stoked. I think what it might be is they've just had it so drawn out for so long that people were kind of like, well, just release the game already.
Yeah, we've seen enough videos and stuff like that. Speaking of releasing the game, word on the street is spring of 2014. So that's something to think about.
Hopefully I'll have a PS4 by then.
I won't. I'm still waiting. I'm going to wait till the summer. Still waiting for the summer.
Okay.
Because by summertime, I think The Division will be out too. Because I want to get both. The Division, I want to get excited about that. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, check it out. We'll we'll touch on a little bit later in this cast. But anyways, this article talks about cooperative play being built on 3-person fire teams. And it's looking like this could be a notion of no more 5-man parties. It looks like it's going to be up to 3-man parties, but still like, still coming together with a bunch of other fire teams and doing like bigger battles. What do you think about this? Only having 3 people in a party.
That's kind of interesting because every game has been based on either 2 or 4.
Yeah.
Especially on multiplayer games like this.
Yeah.
4 is usually what you want, or even 5. So 3 kind of seems a little interesting. I wonder how that'll end up playing out, like how you can set up your fire teams.
Yeah. I mean, at first I'm like, really? 5 people? No 5 people? I mean, well, Borderlands you could do 4, up to 4, right?
Yeah. Well, there's only 4 characters, so yeah.
Yeah, so you could do up to 4. I mean, I'm still.
And with Borderlands, you can even spec your characters to be like a healer or something like that. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's how they showed it. I wonder if they're gonna make you have to have a healer. Like you can't all be like a DPS class or all be a tank class. You know what I mean? I wonder if they're gonna make it so you have to, be the one class. I know they set it up to where you're always going to get something like from a certain boss or battle. Sorry, I'm boring you.
No, dude, it's about my bedtime, so I'm kind of like
9:30 on a Saturday. Come on,
probably
man.
Look like I wake up at 4:30 to go to work.
Wow, that sucks.
It kind of does.
Yeah.
Like I probably look like I'm fucking high right now.
You look hot. Don't worry, man. You look hot. All the sexy gamer chicks that exist out there, which is I'm counting them on my fingers. If you can see this, I'm counting them on my fingers. That's how many.
I can't see them.
That's how many. I personally know. Like, isn't that surprising? Like, here, I'll count them on 2 fingers, 2 hands. I should say, not fingers, but 2 hands. Yeah, that's how many.
Are you double fisting?
Yeah, I'm double fisting. Yeah. So another thing I want to add though is it's actually Destiny is coming out for the PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, and Xbox One. So those of you that decide to wait,
I kind of hope they do that with Halo 5.
I'll tell you what, if I might get it for PS3, if Sony does the same thing of where I know it's for a couple new games coming out like Watch Dogs and Black Flag. If you buy a PS3 version of it, the game, and then you buy a PS4 for $10. Like you like turn in, you like give them $10, you turn in like your game or something, and you get a PS4 version, which I'm waiting to see how that turns out, if it's really like visually different, you know. But what's wrong, dude? What are you looking at?
It was a Geico commercial. This freaking tree just like in the woods yelling, and it's like I'm falling.
Oh, I lost you.
I didn't get the commercial.
Okay. Well,
it was just weird. There was a tree falling in the woods.
You cut out, so I don't know. Just a tree. Oh, if anybody hears it, is that the joke?
It must have been. Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Speaking of squads.
All right.
Speaking of squads. Shut up. Speaking of squads and teams, Call of Duty teased a new trailer about the Ghost game coming out, where you're gonna have a squad versus squad mode that puts you against one other player. So it's you controlling your AI squads. We'll really see if that works out well. I'm like, what's the point? I'm just gonna. Right. This is like it's like playing against someone who's doing was it Rainbow Six 2 or Rainbow Six 3? Like when you played campaign, Rainbow Six, you play campaign and you're like with 4 other guys or something, or 3 other guys infiltrating, getting terrorists. You know what I'm talking
about? Yeah.
You're just gonna be doing that against another person and some AIs. So I don't know. Interesting. It says you can customize your AI guys and give them XP. What do you think about this?
I didn't actually catch. I've been so far behind on
that's
all
fine.
the news.
It's fine. That's why I'm reading all the news.
It's been crazy.
Just react. Just react.
But I don't know. I feel that doesn't seem like a very intriguing concept to me with the game. I mean, yeah, it seems like Call of Duty is always the same thing, cookie cutter every time, like online gameplay. So it is kind of nice to see them trying new variants to it.
Yeah,
but
modes.
Controlling an AI while you're playing against somebody else controlling AIs, this doesn't sound too appealing to me.
No. We'll see.
I mean, I'd have to actually check it out firsthand to see how it actually plays out.
I mean, we'll see. I don't know how well. Maybe they can find a way to benefit, like have it benefit, like when you do your single player, or your single multiplayer. You know what I mean? It's just you, online or whatever. Maybe you get a different skin or you get a different gun attachment because your squad is level 5. I don't know. They could do something like that.
Maybe, yeah.
So, speaking of upping their level. This is going to be a reach, but Valve is going on their own and making their own operating system, calling it the Steam Machine.
I did hear that.
They revealed it a few days ago, and I have the specs here up on the screen. I mean, it all looks nice. I'm not going to go into all the specs. You can look at it yourself. This is interesting. So, Steam is really trying to reach. It looks like they've got that brand name. They've got a solid brand name, and so they're trying to dip their hand into that other market pool. You know what I mean? To see if they can get a piece of that pie, and if anybody, reacts to that in a positive way for them. So I mean, I understand what they're doing. I don't know how much this is gonna be. So price tag, who knows? I do know that 300 lucky Steam users will be selected to participate in the beta.
Could be you.
That could be you. It will not be me. Guaranteed. It will not be me. So you better go do it because I'm not going to. I hope this isn't buggy.
That was fucking random.
What was that? Was that your phone or something?
No, Tosh came back on. The first line out of his mouth is, "Kangaroos can't hop backwards." Thank you, Tosh.
Can they? Can kangaroos?
Apparently not.
What if they're threatened? No, they'll fight. Yeah, they'll fight. They'll kick you. Yeah. Yeah, I don't
So
think.
hop back.
I think he's right. So, I mean, what do you feel about this? I mean, I'm not really excited about it. I find it interesting. You know, I see what they're doing. I don't know if it's really going to translate well in the long run. So I'm skeptical.
It might. I mean, like you were saying, Steam has developed a name for themselves. They're really well known, and they're just growing exponentially. So for them to come out with something like this, again, even with the Steam controller, you know, they're trying to make themselves a platform, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I mean.
So I think that's really the next move for them, and they're taking it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and speaking of making other moves and trying to dip other companies trying to get their hand in a different market and get a piece of that pie, move on to Blizzard. Everybody knows they're making a movie, but now, for some odd reason, they decided to release a date like 2 years in advance. Like, literally, this is 2 years and 2 months. 3 months.
It's Blizzard.
I mean, yeah. What's that?
I said it's Blizzard. They'll probably end up pushing it back.
That's so true. Did we say 2015? We meant 2050. 2050. So the date is December 18, 2015. Seems to be really, really exact. Really, really exact.
Yeah.
The only other bit of news here is the director from Source Code. If you've seen it, go see it. It's a good movie. Duncan Jones is directing the movie. I don't know what that means. So if you're a fan of Duncan, maybe you're excited. If you don't know what I'm talking about, maybe you're just shrugging your shoulders like me going,
and
great, who cares?
I think I saw that they're casting Colin Farrell for one of the roles.
Yep. Colin Farrell is going to be in a major role. They don't say anything about what it is.
And we still don't know if it's going to be live action or if it's going to be CG.
I'm reading here. I think it's going to be... Excuse me. I think it's going to be live action. Yeah.
Because that'll be epic. That would be epic.
Yeah, I think... I hope. Maybe you guys know. If you do, let me know. But yeah, I hope it's going to be... I hope it's going to be live action. That would be interesting. But I want Peter Jackson. I want somebody that does all this fantasy crap and does it well. I mean, I'm just kind of like, yeah, okay, we'll see. We'll wait. I'm not jumping the gun. I am excited. I've always wanted to see this. But God, their CGI work is so good. You know, just make another like Final Fantasy Avant Children type movie with, just a Warcraft movie.
Yeah, that was almost lifelike with their CG.
Oh yeah, even like today, like go watch it now. You'll be like, holy shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm sure they have a Blu-ray version. You'll be like, holy crap.
Or even Avatar. I mean.
Yeah, exactly. Or
entirely CG and it looks freaking real.
Exactly. So I mean, we'll see. I'm excited, but I'm not. Oh my god, I can't wait. I'm buying everything Blizzard right now so I can. No, I'm not like that.
I feel like Blizzard's even getting desperate too because they're losing fans of World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
I mean, from what I saw, they've already lost like 40% or 46% of their subscribers.
46? Wow.
Yeah. I mean, they're dropping fast, so they're gonna have to do something to bring people back to it. I personally will never go back to it. I mean, I've lost my interest in it, and plus, I just don't have the time for it anymore.
Yeah, it is time-consuming.
They either need to lower the subscription or just eliminate the subscription altogether. I mean, Blizzard makes enough fucking money to begin with. Why do they need to charge us $15 to play that?
I mean, they're not going to do it. I think.
And
I know that they actually just trademarked another name, and people are thinking it's. I wish I had it up here. I thought about talking about it, but I didn't think it was a big deal. But they trademarked a name just like Valve did, and something suggesting online gameplay. I mean, we'll see, but you have a good point. Like they're trying to keep their fans happy and keep the people that ran away to be interested again.
It'd be interesting to see what the next expansion is whenever they decide to come out with that.
Yeah.
And not to go off on another tangent, but
Go for
I
it.
think they should do like a StarCraft, a World of StarCraft or something like that.
Oh, people have been. I think everybody knows in the back of their mind. They
I
want that so bad.
I would go and play that over World of Warcraft.
Or, they could go the other way and do a, like, when was the last, God, what year was Warcraft 3 made? They could make an RTS, a new World of Warcraft RTS. Yeah. Why not that? I mean, StarCraft 2 is so popular.
I'd be on that like that.
I know. I mean, StarCraft 2 is so popular, even on Twitch, which we're on right now, and there's tons of leagues, there's tons of clans, there's tons of houses that people yearly practice in. What's that?
And with everybody playing League of Legends and Diablo, like those kind of games, like come out with something like that for Warcraft.
We'll see. I mean, I agree with you. I think that would be even more. I don't think a lot of people would expect that. I mean,
no.
I think the hardcore fans that played Warcraft, like 1 and 2 and 3. I don't think I ever played the first one, but I know I played 2 and 3. I love the shit out of 3.
I wish I could find.
Oh, you can
the
find
first one. Yeah.
Go to Steam. Steam's got it for $2.52 because why not? Because why not? Speaking of because why not? Why not have a 15 to 20 minute update on the day one release? Why not? Xbox One is saying, and here I'm gonna do the quote thing. For most users, will have a 15 to 20 minute launch day patch when they get it. This patch. You know what this patch is, right? So they're going to give you the old Xbox that they talked about and everyone got pissed off. That's what you're buying first. And then you're going to plug it in and you're going to get the patch, and the patch is going to reverse everything that they were just recently talking about to make it an Xbox One, PlayStation 4. So, am I right? That's all this patch is doing. That's all it's doing. It's just, I bet that's what it is. You're going to buy an old Xbox One that they first talked about, and then they're going to redo it, what they talked about before. I mean, yes, I see you're over it, and I already know that you've already made up your mind, and a lot of my friends have made up their mind.
I am going with the PS4.
I will say, though, and there was an article.
Because I'll actually be able to play with you online.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, I mean, I'm making sure, like, all of my close friends are getting the same console. Like, if most of them say Xbox One, I'll be like, all right, John, I'm getting Xbox One. We have to get an Xbox One. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things, like, it's not which console do I get? It's what are my friends going to get? And then I'll get what they're getting. And I have a feeling that's what's going to happen. They're still saying the sales are going to be 60% swing towards PlayStation 4 when it comes out. John's a grandfather. That's why he keeps yawning. And I have to do it.
Oh, I get to wake up at 4:30 to be at work by 6.
And then to 4:30. I get it. It's cool.
Walk around, be bored out of my mind.
It's cool. Just be bored out of your mind and think about other projects that we can come up with. That's fine with me. And shoot people in the face if you have to. Only if you have to. Or want. Shoot them in the knees if you want. But if you have to, face. Don't know what they train you, but just forget everything they trained you and listen to what I'm saying.
Speaking of being shot in the knee, because I don't feel like getting pissed off about Xbox anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm going to change the topic before we move on to our next one.
Okay, fine.
Elder Scrolls Online.
Okay, go for it. What you got?
I was so into wanting to play the game.
Yeah.
I was really looking forward to it because I love the Elder Scrolls series.
Yeah, it's a fun series.
And Skyrim was just phenomenal. Mm-hmm. So the fact that you'd be able to play it now with your friends online, like, what could be better?
What could be better?
So what does Bethesda do? They slap it with a $15 monthly subscription.
Yep, and it's not included in your other subscription with either PlayStation 4 or Microsoft. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit. What the hell are they thinking? You're idiots. You've just lost every fan of the game by doing that. It was stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid. Yeah, this is what they should do. I'll tell you what they should do. Because I know a lot of games come with patches and new whatevers. they should have a microtransaction system of where, okay, it's free when you start, okay, but maybe there's a microtransaction system to get to like level 10 to 20 or 20 to 30. Like you got to spend like $4 or something, because then you'll open up more content. Or if there's a patch or they start doing like tiny DLCs that are like $2, $3, $5. Like that's the only way that people might go, okay, you know, I paid for the straight up game, and now they're adding stuff, and I don't have to pay it online, and they're asking for like a $5 foot long, you know, worth of money. They might do it. Right now, though, I think they're just gonna be like, people that really want to play this game are gonna do it.
Down the drain.
What's that?
They are. Pay to play games are going down the drain. Nobody wants to pay a monthly fee to play a game.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Diablo. You don't have to freaking pay monthly for that, and you can play online with your friends.
StarCraft 2.
Yeah, it's not an MMO, but StarCraft 2. Like, what the hell?
Is that going to go away? Do you think that's going to go away? MMO like monthly fees? Do you think that's ever going to go away?
I hope, or at least decrease enough that people are going to be like, all right, $5 a month, whatever.
Yeah.
15, that starts to put a hole in your pocket.
Yeah, they do some kind of pricing value like Netflix does, like you said, like $5 or something. Then it'll be a second thought.
Yeah, and you'll get enough subscribers that it's gonna be more than a profit for you.
Yeah, that $5 could give you 20 more subscribers. When that 15, you probably lost like 50. So yeah. I see what you mean. So welcome to the frustration hour with Mr. John, and we're gonna go through all of the frustrating topics about video games.
You know what grinds my gears?
Grinds my gears. Yeah, right. Okay, Peter. I
was gonna try and do his voice now.
So the final thing I want to talk about is, of course, what everyone is not watching this, and they're all instead playing Grand Theft Auto and Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online. So I won't go into everybody already knows this. If you've been playing the game, you've been having issues, okay? We'll just say that. You've been having problems, all right? You've been losing your characters. You don't know where they're at. Rank issues. You're losing items, apartments issues, being buggy, and this is happening. And you're also losing. Buggy apartments. Is that funny?
No. Yeah. Real world GTA problems. Everyone's getting evicted from their apartments.
Right. And there's bugs in the apartments, buggy apartments. And in-game money issues as well in the game. A friend of mine has been playing it religiously, and I don't remember. Maybe you guys are having the same problem. I don't know which garage or safe house garage. One of the three characters. Maybe it's Michael. I can't remember. But he said he lost one day he was playing, and he put a Lamborghini and he put a Corvette in there. Next day, he had his motorcycle right outside. Next day, motorcycle's there, cool. Corvette gone. Lamborghini still there. Next day,
somebody steal it?
No, it's just not there. Like, if you put the car in the garage, it saves your car. Like, that's the point of the game.
Right.
So, next day, bike's still there. Lambo's gone. So, he's like, this garage is messed up because my bike stays, but all the cars I put in it disappear. So, there's been a lot of other issues. I'm not going to go over it. The reason I'm not is because they're finally patching it up. For PS3 and for Xbox, and I have up here Rockstar support's website talking about they already know, they're just saying we know, we're trying to fix it, we're trying to figure it out, and then at the same time they're kind of scratching their heads going, how are we gonna give back all of those lost items and cars and money and equipment and customizations? Like, I don't think this is a problem yet, and a lot of people are thinking that this is like the worst online launch in like a long time, SimCity, but I mean, what do you think? Have you been hearing any like disgruntled customers?
Not really. I haven't talked to too many people who play it except my sergeant at work. But I mean, I've seen some of the memes on Facebook about some of the glitches and things.
Yeah.
But I haven't heard too much about the bugs. So I mean, I'm glad they're getting them fixed, especially before we try to. I'm not gonna say it yet.
Yeah.
Before a little side project.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I mean, bugs are bugs, but the glitch of like losing items is very frustrating for a player that spent a lot of time in a game and they don't get it. Like when you play WoW and you raid and you want something and you don't get it, it's like fuck. And just imagine getting it and then you lose it the next day. Like what the fuck? I just spent 3 hours trying to find this one car with this one color on it or something. It's the fastest car in the area and I fucking lost it. Fucking Rockstar, so you could have issues there. But it looks like they're trying to find it. It looks like they're giving it, an honest, okay, we're going to fix it. We're going to figure out what's going on. So, I mean, I'm excited. As John mentioned, we are going to do we're hopefully, knocking on wood, going to be doing a side project with GTA. I'm not going to say what it is, but I will say it is GTA because we're talking about it. So, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Finally, since I have it up and you can't see it, John,
okay,
I will announce the top 10 for the end of last week.
All
right, so number 10 is nothing really. It's been out for 152 weeks. This week it was at 11,000 sales. Connected Ventures. Who is buying this game? Why are you buying this game? Oh god, if you're older than 10 and buying this game, you should sell your Xbox 360. That's all I have to say. Exactly.
Number 9.
Now you're yawning for a purpose.
Right. They're still real, but
yeah. And not surprising. I am kind of surprised it's dropped all the way this far down. Is Saints Row 4 for the 360?
Really?
Yeah. For the 360, PlayStation's all the way down to 18. So, I mean, everyone is not buying this anymore.
Well, it's probably because
this was like their this is like their demo to Grand Theft Auto, like their demo. But it's at
release it. Well, everybody, GTA 5 comes out, hold them off, and then we know we're going to lose profit on it. Whatever.
Yeah. This is at number 9. It's been out for 6 weeks, 7 technically, but 6 weeks. And I'm going to kind of go through this all the way to the top 5. Number 8, Nintendo Land, which is actually a really cool, neat thing that they do with the Wii U. It's a ton of, I'm saying this because I don't know if you know what this is, John, but it's a ton of mini games for the Wii U. It's very fun, and they're all themed around popular Nintendo franchises. It's really cool.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like what Mario Party should have been or something. So number 7, Madden NFL 25 for the 360. Number 6, Minecraft still up there for the 360, still top 10. It's been been out for 17 weeks. Number 5, Madden for PlayStation 3. And then the top 4 are the games that just pretty much released the past couple weeks. So, John, can you think? Everyone else is seeing what I'm saying, but you can't. Can you guess what number 3 and 4 are? They're the same game. Number 3 and 4.
3 and 4?
Same game.
It's not GTA 5, is it?
No, come on. If it's GTA 5, I quit. I quit. No.
Oh, shit. I don't...
It's a sports
game. The hell just came out?
It's probably the stupidest commercial I've seen for a sports game.
It's not the soccer. I can't.
Yep. It is. That's right. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Soccer 14.
FIFA?
Yeah, FIFA. Yeah, it's basically
really.
Yeah, basically number 2. Yeah, dude, it's people play it. I know.
I love soccer. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I just didn't peg the soccer games to be that popular.
People play the crap out of it, man. I mean, I have a few buddies that play it, and they've broken controllers over it. They get so frustrated. They get into it. Yeah, it's crazy. More than Madden. More crazy than Madden.
Oh.
And
wow.
then, of course, number one that made, what, $1 billion in, 3 days or something crazy? Is, Grand Theft Auto 5. Not surprised.
Right. What was number 2?
Well, I mean, number 1 is Xbox 360. Number 2 is PS3 version.
Oh, okay.
And then, that's why I did it that way, because it's just the same game, really.
Yeah.
That's all it is. So that's pretty much the show. And this will be uploaded, like I said, on YouTube. The audio will be up on iTunes as the per usual. I will also have this on the blog. The blog should be changed now. Let me double check it here. Yeah. The blog is. Let me actually do that announcement real quick.
All right, go ahead.
We have talked, and we have actually changed the name. We are not Dick Voice anymore. We decided to go in a different direction, but have the same type of content. So right now, we are the Lost Controller, and doing all the video game stuff. That's what most of our content's been. So we figured it makes more sense, and I like the name as well. So you can go to thelostcontroller.blogspot.com. I got it up here, looking at it as well. It'll have all the podcast episodes up there. I will also have a embedded video from YouTube, so you can watch it straight from the blog if you want. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter under The Lost Controller, both places. Anything you want to say, John, to nobody that's listening or watching?
I was just going to say, with like YouTube videos and stuff, put the little things up on the screen. The link to Twitter and Twitch or whatever.
I will have all that up there. You can get all that stuff. I'm pretty much.
I'll actually have my computer and not my cell phone.
Oh, that would be a good change of pace.
Yeah. What? It's nice to know that I can do this on my cell phone. So if I'm not at home or near my computer and we want to get something out there real quick,
yeah,
we can.
Yeah, I'm happy we can get something going real fast. But I want to thank everybody for watching, participating. Leave comments down below if you're on YouTube. You can always send an email if you want. That hasn't changed, at dickvoice@gmail.com. So send us an email. Questions, answers, comments, thoughts, opinions. We're always open. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thanks, guys.
Have a good one.
See ya.
Deuces. Did that photo save?
Yeah.